Hello everyone, Rich here. This video is about the SkyDrive app, not the web app, the actual local app for Windows 7 or Vista, and it puts a nice little icon down here. You can get the SkyDrive app at apps.live.com/SkyDrive. And there's a link right there for get the app. So anyway, when you have it installed and you double click it, whatever's in there, it will sync up, and it looks remarkably similar to Dropbox. You have your SkyDrive favorite on the left side and the green check boxes for anything that is currently all synced up and so on. Now, for example, I have a folder called Thunderbird, and I use it to back up all my the Thunderbird installer file and any one of the plugins that I might use for it. Now, if I wanted to share this out, which is what this video is about, unfortunately, the SkyDrive app does not allow you to simply right-click and share it out. Now, there is a share with, but that's not going to work here. So what we have to do is do it via the web instead, and I'll show you how that's done. So what you do is on your SkyDrive icon here, just right-click that and go to skydrive.com. That brings up the browser and should log right in, which it does. Now, there are several options here as far as how to share stuff out via the browser. By the way, if it prompts you to log in, just log in with your Windows Live account, which many of you know as your Xbox Live account or your Hotmail account. It's all the same. It's a Windows Live account. Now, for this folder, you can do it with files or folders. I'm going to do it with a folder. I double click the folder I want to share out first, and it loads all the files that are in it. And then there's a link on the right side for share folder, and by the way, the number is just how many files are actually in it. That's why it says 13 there, 13 files. So share folder, and a little box appears in the middle. Now, the first thing it's going to prompt you to do is send an email to someone else. You don't have to do that. You can either post it direct to Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn by doing the add services thing, or my preferred method, get a link. Now, you can have it so people can view it and edit it, or just make it completely public. So if I do view only, if I want to send it just to specific people, if I was going to post it in, say, an IRC channel, or even send it to email without having to do the send email thing, just do a view only. Now, at first it gives you this huge link. Fortunately, there's a shorten button, so I click the shorten button, and there is my link. So I can just highlight that, right click and copy. Now, to simulate this, is if I was not logged in to my account, I'll just do a new incognito window for Chrome, which would be in private or private if you're using IE or Firefox. And I'm going to paste this and see what happens, just to see what whoever I would send this to would see. And this is what they would see. They do not have to be logged in to Windows Live to get any of these files. They don't have to sign up for anything. They don't have to do anything like that, which is great. Now, let's say you're at the point where you do not want this shared out anymore. Well, that's simple enough. If you log in again and you see all your files, and then you go to the folder you shared out before, on the right side it shows any sharing you may have done, and it says right here, people with a view link. If I just simply remove the permissions by clicking the little X, there we go. It is not shared anymore. And if I test that, see, it just prompts for a sign in. And even if they sign in, they still won't be able to get to anything because you didn't share it anymore. The only thing you have to watch here is that if you happen to share a lot of stuff, sometimes it's hard to keep track of. And this could be said for SkyDrive or Dropbox for that matter. So, but anyway, that is how to share stuff out, to set permissions and remove permissions using SkyDrive.